Good afternoon, David. Today we'll be taking out the temporary material placed there by the endodontist when you did your root canal and putting in a permanent filling and prepping your tooth for a crown. Hello, I'm Dr. Mark McOmie, and I would like to talk to you about Kuraray's family of core buildup material products, including DC Core Auto Mix, DC Bond, SE Protect, and Photo Core. Today we'll be restoring David's tooth with SE Protect. It has an antimicrobial feature and sustained fluoride release. We'll be filling his tooth with Photo Core. I like Photo Core because it cuts just like dentin and it has a significant depth of cure, up to 9 millimeters. Today we'll be using it in the compules as opposed to the large syringe because that's my preference. We've removed our temporary filling and we're air drying the tooth. Getting ready to apply our Protect Bond. First we'll start out with our primer portion. This is the primer portion. It needs to go in for 20 seconds. We place it directly onto the brush and then we're going to work it around the area. Make sure we're covering all the surfaces of our tooth. Going to work it around some. Then we're going to let it sit and do its work. This both etches and primes at the same time in one dispensing. I like to assist with a little bit of air. Make sure we got plenty of time on there. Don't do doctor time. Full 20 seconds. Let it do its work. In 20 seconds we got all of our pools filled. This is our bond portion of our Protect. Put that in there. This needs to go in for 10 seconds. Make sure we have all of our surfaces coated, kind of work it around. And come back out. And I like to use a little bit of air, kind of thin out, make sure I don't have any pooling, get it all over all the surfaces. Then we cure that. We're using a fast LED light here. With our SE Protect cured, we're ready to place our Photo Core. Photo Core is a composite that's a hybrid that's heavily filled so it shows up well on X-ray, but it's also aesthetic. We're going to put in our first increment of our Photo Core.
Can you see the
Photo Core is being built. We're going to condense it first with our small. A little bit condensed. You can see this material. I'm going to play with it a little bit here for you. You can see the material working around in there. It's got a very nice viscosity to it. It packs in very well. It's aesthetic. It's heavily filled so it shows up on our X-ray. I'm going to show you the cure, the amount I just put in there. If you can see that. We're down around 4 millimeters with that. Let me have my condenser back so I can fill the void I just made. So we're on 4 millimeters. A traditional composite we can only go 2 millimeters. I'm going to get that tip right in real close. Then we're going to come back with our Photo Core again. Very confident. We're going around 4 millimeters again. We'll work that in here, make sure we got it down, packed it tight. You can see if you wanted to sculpt cusps or something, if you were going to use this, the patient was going to come back for the crown preparation, you can do that. Sculpt cusp, kind of make it so he can occlude on it correctly. Turn my light on. 3 seconds. Now that our Photo Core is completely cured, we can do one of two things. We can finish it as a polymerized restoration, or we can move on and do a crown prep, because it cuts just like dentin. One of the things about it is if this stuff cut like butter, You'd be able to tell that when we come over here to these enamel surfaces and into the dentin. It cuts just exactly like dentin. I can tell no difference tactily between the enamel, the dentin, and the photocore. Wonderful material. Really help you do better, faster, easier dentistry. Well, that's it. It's that simple to do a core buildup using photocore and SE Protect.